What's up, Gradeem? How you doing tonight, man? What's to the stream? Indeed, indeed. Welcome, Simbo. Welcome. Yo, what's up, Shabazz? How you feeling? How you feeling, Shabazz? Yo, what's good, Nutbusty? How you feeling? How you feeling, man? Welcome to the stream. Damn. Shit. You see, my dad went to the hospital today because he started getting sick and in pain. Oh shit. I hope they can help him. I hope he feel better. You know. So you doing good? All right. You ain't in trouble, is you? You ain't getting in trouble, is you? Oh, oh, they changed how the mod shit look on us. Okay. What's good though, Bob? What's good though? Should I? Hmm. I'm thinking about this animation. Damn. The hell the song fucking up for? The hell the YouTube fucking up for? Shabazz, didn't you get in trouble for being on the game, bro? What you doing, bro? You trying to get in more trouble? Should I move his arm soon? Like his you know, the one he not using to do anything? It said kind of like he grabbing the zipper of his jacket. I mean, you know, it's that's where it was from the fighting stance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, not just residual from the the fighting stance part. So his hand just kind of was there by default. I just kind of animated the other arm, but I'm wondering if I should like have it move subtly with the animation too, instead of it just being there. Like I'm thinking maybe like just move it to where like it's out here, like just frontward. I don't know. He said that would be good. I don't know. Hello, buddy. Damn, boy, where your ass been at, boy? Your ass vanished off the face of the earth, boy. She mean Napoleonic huge. Nah. To peep the spittoon. Oh, man, that is not what that nigga hitting for. Or at least that ain't what he ain't supposed to be what he hitting, bruh. You see, I just let that striker's 1 inch punch from DNF Duel. She kind of doing what Yuji's doing. You see how much game Dever did I miss? I don't even fucking know. But what the fuck? I mean, to be fair, I ain't really streamed too many times. Well, I know you seen this. I got this one right here. He gonna throw these two fucking balls out right here, and they're gonna fucking explode. And I'm just gonna reuse the same explosion that from this here for that. So it's gonna land on the two diagonal spots in front of him. Then I got this one, like this gonna be technically his most powerful attack. The Rupert, but I don't know what you're talking about. But this is gonna be his strongest attack. It's only gonna hit It's only gonna hit the space that he's on. So it's gonna be kind of hard to land this motherfucker. But if you do, it's gonna hurt. You said 1 inch energy punch. Hell yeah, he got his power into that. I'm actually thinking of naming it. For him at least, he named it the firecracker punch. That's gonna be his end. His end. He says that the Emperor Bomber. What you mean by that? You see, I picture Yuji sounding like Sonic. Ah! I don't know. Who would I say he sound like? I think his voice might be a tad bit deeper than Sonic's. Jason Griffith, who is that? The person, one of the people who play Sonic. Which one is that? That's Sonic in the Dark Age. What's the fuck is the Dark Age games? Which ones are the dark? Which ones are the Dark Age games? Oh, okay. I probably should have figured Sonic '06 was in there. That includes unleashing shit, right? Dang, when did what's his name play him then? Roger Craig Smith. Is that just Boom? I used to he the current one. I'm really trying to think of a character that I think Yuji sound like. Without defaulting to like a motherfucker like Dan from Bakugan, but what the fuck? What about Adult Gohan? That's just fucking Ryu, bro. Nah, that's a little too. That's a little. I think that's a little too deep for Yuji. Yuji don't exactly sound like a grown ass man for real yet. GT Goten. I don't even remember GT Goten. Hold on, give me a second. Let me just. Let me. Let's see. GT Goten. Let's see what he doing. Let's see. Say something, nigga. I don't know. It sounded like he could have been the one at first, but like let me go to Dan on Bakugan real quick, see if I'm remembering this nigga voice right. Give me a second. Where this nigga? Hey. The cringe. Hold on. I don't know. He might not be it either. Damn. Fuck. I'm trying to find like a good. Why I sound like that? What the fuck?
But then again, I suppose I might as well steal your own. We should be fighting on the same side, not as enemies.
Nah. Not even him. I really don't. I can't find. Damn. Not even him. I really don't know who can play him. That's crazy. Oh damn! I gotta go back down. You said no. We don't want Super Baby 2, bro. We don't want Super Baby 2. That's not him. No. They even got this nigga voice lines on this bitch. They got Dragon Ball Fighters. They got Dragon Ball Fighters. You say whatever voice you give him, get Katagi to do his cooler voice for the when he does the volcano kick, bruh. He said as long as he doesn't sound like Deku or that motherfucker from Demon Slayer, we're good. Nah, he don't sound like them. They sound too soft. They sound too soft. He don't sound like that. He don't sound like them niggas. This is just randomly deep as hell. So that's too deep too. No, Patrick Sites can't. Sates, however to pronounce his last name, cannot. You know, maybe what's his name? Yuri Lowenthal co-work, the nigga who play Sasuke and Yosuke from Persona 4. Maybe he could work for Yuji. I think he'd probably be a good Yuji. I think he'll work as a good Yuji. But it had to be, yeah, Sasuke from Naruto. It had to be in between those ranges. It had to be in between them shits. Like, it had to be damn near like his fucking Spider-Man voice. I don't know. I'm just saying shit right now. Chris Pratt. You want him to sound like Mario? Sasuke, yeah, that man played a lot of characters. He played let's see, let me think about it. He played Sasuke. He played Ben 10. He played Spider-Man now. He played Yosuke from Persona 4. He played I was just thinking of somebody. I just found Sanji from One Piece. He play a lot of motherfuckers. No, I got it. I know who voiced this nigga. It's the nigga who voiced Masaomi Kita from Durarara. That's who I would have voice Yuji. That's who would it be. That's who would it be. That's who. Hold on. Let me find out who that nigga is. At the start of each volume should be a page or use recording a voice diary like Christian. No, who? Bryce Pappenbrook. Who the fuck? That nigga played Silver the Hedgehog. God damn it. That nigga also played. You know, wait a minute. This the nigga who played Kirito. Never mind. Never mind. He can't voice Yuji. He can't voice Yuji. I hate Kirito. We can't do it, guys. Nope. Well, yeah. Back to the drawing board. back to the drawing board. You say Silver is such a wipeout pick. I bet I didn't see it first. You said it does fit perfect. Like, bro. Let me hold on. Let me go to his voice. Let me see. This nigga got reels. Let's see what he sounded like. His voice. It say this is his voice range. Bro, get to the fucking voices.
Now, who the heck is this guy?
Before you
Oh, hell no.
you must discover who you are.
Killing Tip! The whole thing was her! That's right! Juko Enoshima, you are the mastermind! Mother trucker!
I said, I can't believe we started on Sonic Spit 10 minutes, found the voice, and then landed on Silver.
It's a real...
I mean... Oh, damn, he is Aaron. He's Aaron from fucking Attack on Titan.
Damn you! You traitors!
You know, he honestly, he too much of a main character pick, though. He too much of a main character pick. Is he? I mean, yeah, he is the main character, but like that's like, no, I mean, Silver ain't the main character, but I'm saying like all the other anime characters he played is the main character. Well, a lot of main characters. He played a lot of main characters.
You're not rid of me yet! Full power! Let's go! Yeah! Go!
Okay,
Let me see what I can really do.
Bruh, that's no. This ain't the same person who played Yosuke. This ain't the person who played Yosuke. That's Yuri Lowenthal. Let me go down. That was just Silver right there. Like that.
Voice actors who are everywhere. Part 124.
True, but that's part of my charm, isn't it?
You're not very good at flirting.
How would you know? You have total memory loss.
Seeing as I'm the only one who knows how to pick locks, I'd suggest
I don't know.
We're all messed up, and you still want to fight? Damn right!
Thanks. I thought of it while you guys were transforming.
I mean, that could work too. You say Ichigo. Oh no, I can't. I definitely can't get fucking Johnny Young Bosch to play him. If I had to pick him for somebody, I would have to give KG Johnny Young Bosch, to be honest with you. You say let me voice him. I got this shit. Your voice too deep too, Silver. What the hell?
He doesn't have a shaved head! The guy's bald!
You say you know who might be good. Who we thinking of? Who we thinking of? Sonic 06 Silver. Get burnt? Hell no. The motherfucker that played full. You talking about Edward? Ain't that Yuri? Oh, I gotta see. Talking about Bernie with y'all funny as hell. Oh no, that's bro. I cannot get the nigga who played Edward from Full Metal Alchemist. I cannot get the nigga who played him. I cannot do that one. I'm sorry. That nigga is blacklisted. Tough up. That's that boy. That boy Vic. Vic. I cannot pronounce that last name. The nigga who played Broly. You ain't see what I mean. Nobody know if he did it for sure, but he got. But like everybody, like a lot of the girls, a lot of the women at his at at Funimation was coming out saying that he was harassing them and shit. And a lot of people sided with him, but a lot of people sided with them too, and they kind of just said, you know what, we gotta get his ass out of here. That's why they replaced him with Johnny Young Bosch for Broly. So like if you've seen a Broly movie when it first came out, I think actually it got him in general up in the Broly movie. But after that, every time Super Broly appeared, it's Johnny Young Bosch. Silver, say something.
I've been looking for you.
No, not Shoeblaze, Silver.
To kill someone to save the world. Is that really the right thing to do?
Nah, he can't be. He can't be. The only way he could do it is if he voiced it like Aaron from Attack on Titan. If he voiced it like him, he could probably do it. I think with that one right there, he said Blaze is a Tachibana pick. Man, let me listen to that again.
So this is where you are. I've been looking for you.
Man, they sound too damn robotic. They sound like they reading off the teleprompter with this bitch.
As much as I dislike relying on others, I'm grateful for your aid. The creature was beyond my skills. I wish I hadn't needed your help, Sonic, but thank you. By the way, you seem to look less spiky. Embrace the emeralds! Yeah, I've got this. Sonic, here goes. Leave it to me.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad choice. It's not a bad choice. Come on and get Shaq to bruh. Okay, Tor, good night, bro. All right, Shabazz, you have a nice sleep, man. You have a very rest. In light of I will talk to you tomorrow. I love you, bro. Hey, look, man. You know we love you too, Shabazz, man. Get your ass to bed for your mama whoop your ass. right, now let me see. Just somebody as well. All right, Simba, thanks for coming by. You have a nice one. Yeah, I know it. I know it's kind of late. I know it's kind of late. Appreciate you stopping by, regardless. But yeah, I'm gonna take this. This ram right here, right? This ram right here. Do you see that ram right there? This ram right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a pixel version, like right in front of him, in like flames. He's gonna be in the flames, and he's gonna be tackling forward. You know, not really gonna animate him much for this one, but the you know, the effect is gonna have like flames, like just, you know, behind him. Is it gonna be triggered to get the debt with just red? True. I might have to get like a third color for it, maybe. No, I mean, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw it out. I'm gonna draw it out like this. I'm gonna keep it on a separate layer so I can just make it separate. And then when I put it in the game, I'm gonna add like some transparency to it too. So that way you can still see Yuji within it. Actually, is that gonna work though? Cause, I can see, I'll see. How things been going with your project, Nutbuster? What's been going on with yours? Someone's done with strikes. So my productivity has plateaued a bit. You know, it happens. It happens. Cause I'm not sure if I should start dipping the toe in Niagara or just move on to grapples at this point. What you doing with Niagara, like making effects and stuff like that? Hit sparks, trolling the fail. Okay, right. I mean, do whichever one you think you feel like doing. Shoot. Do whatever you think gonna keep you the most interested. And keeping the grind going, you know? One thing I want to do before I get into grapples, I want to attach a hitbox to a large to an attack target, so when they get thrown into other enemies, okay, that'd be cool. I might want to figure out how to do wall splats too. Does this look ram head enough, guys? So I'm liking it. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to try to spruce it up, give it some more depth with the other red. If I got to, I add another red. Then after that, I'm gonna animate it, like give it like some flames kicking off of it. So when I put it in the game, usually it probably move forward faster than normal movement. You go up like four like two. I'm thinking 2 spaces. Maybe 3, I don't know. Probably 2, I guess. Probably 2. And you'll tackle in there. And while he doing that, he'll leave like little burn points on the grounds he run over, which if the person step on it, it'll burn them for extra damage. Cause that's gonna be his gimmick. Like even with this, with this one here, if he throw out these little bombs, like these fire bombs, this right here, it'll hit the parts. It's gonna do this, it's gonna do this explosion, and then if it didn't hit an enemy at that point, it's just gonna leave like burn spots on the ground for like a couple, like just like a one cycle. You said, well, if the enemy is a fire elemental, though? What you mean by that? This is a strategic fighting game. Ain't nobody gonna have no immunities. So damn, you're getting really in depth with the attack effects. I mean, it might be feeling like a little scope creepish, but I feel like stuff like that is needed in order to make this feel different from those Flash games that I was trying, because they were just doing attacks. That's why I want my attacks to do like some type of effect or like move other characters and shit like that. So you can strategize and shit. I don't remember if I told y'all, but I kind of want to put like an assist like system in the game, where like once you pick your character, you can pick another character on a roster and pick like one of they specified moves. Like I'm probably gonna make it like either 2 or 3 moves you can pick from out of their move set for each character that you can pick to just use, and it'll call them out and do it. And I was thinking, like, in terms of you said, I don't know if it's a scope creep. It sounds like more than enough to keep things interesting. All right. And I'm gonna keep that idea in, you know. But I'm, you know, the assist thing. That one's definitely a scope creep type of deal. That's gonna be if I get the base game done with shit, and I think I can still add that. I'll do it. But like, I was thinking, what's her name, Setsuna? I was gonna have her have a move where she kind of like, who the fuck got that move? Somebody got a move like that, where they swing the sight forward and they just pull the motherfucker back. I was gonna get her a move like that, and you know, if you think about it as her assist, it's gonna cause her to, like, the effect of it is gonna pull that player or that character, you know, a square closer to where she was, depending on, you know, what side she on. So like, let's say if they 2 spaces up front of her, she do that move to them, they hit exactly 2 spaces. It's gonna put them into 1 space. I don't think Testament do that. I'm not sure. I don't really remember. It's somebody else I'm thinking of though. I know there's a fucking character. Is it Ruby in Cross Tag? But yeah, they tug on you in this game. It'll tug them forward. No, it's Gordo. It's Gordo in Under Night Embers. He do that. But he'll put the sight forward and he'll just pull it back, and he'll pull a nigga to him with it. I'm gonna give her something like that. Cause like her gimmick is gonna be, she has like spatial powers and shit like that, and she make portals and shit. So I'm gonna have it to where she gonna be a little Mortal Kombat noob Cybotish. You know, like NetherRealm era type shit where, you know, he put out the damn portals, the little black holes and shit. I'm gonna have her do that. So I'm gonna have her place like a black hole either right in front of her spot, right in front of her, or on a spot she's standing on. And then, you know, she could use that fucking sight pool to pull a nigga into the black hole, which will do damage and land them in front of, you know, in front of her. Where she's probably gonna be doing her most damage, like, you know, right in her face. But, you know, using that tug type of move, you know, anybody who got a move that's like placed on the ground somewhere will be, you know, that'll be clutch. Said if Yuji is not touched, I'm gonna force myself to develop bulimia. Bro, why would you do that though? You gotta use your wits to make him top tier, man. You gotta use your wits for that. You can't just, I don't know, man. I'm not developing anybody with, you know, tiers in mind. I'm just making a game. He said it's the classic Gandhi strap. What you be, brother? What you be, brother? Do what I want or I hurt myself. That's crazy. How would you feel if Shihoko's top tier, Kochagi? Let me know, man. Let me know. Bruh. No, she top tier by herself. No assist. No assist. Then what? Bruh. I don't know what the Emperor Bomber is, bro. That's too red. That's too red. That's too similar. But what the hell? This look totally different on my other screen. What the fuck? This shit way more vibrant. What the hell? It is not that vibrant on the screen I'm drawing on. What the fuck? There we go, something like that. What the hell is this? Oh, I forgot I made this shit. What the fuck? Yeah, this was for 380. We said, what's this? Satan this stuff? No, it's not Satan this stuff. I mean, you know, it is a ram, but you know, that's UG spirit animal. That's UG spirit animal. He says, I mean, he is a demon. I mean, how you feeling though, Alpha Proto? What's going on with you? So how you doing, Torball? Yeah, it's been alright. It's been alright. You know, just been busy. Just been busy. Working all that. You know. You said I got a lot to get done this week. Damn. Wait, art wise or like so I gotta animate a 5-hit combo. Understandable. And with the oh, wait a minute. Yeah. How many frames per hit? God damn. So frames per hit depends on how it's looking. Okay. Shit, what I mean, what kind of how many frames do you average usually? You know. What I was finna say, I don't want to fucking know. Damn, per hit, damn. You said, hold up, it's a 3-hit cut. Oh, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Still, damn, you got that's what 4 days. So you got like an average of 12 frames a day, if that. I guess not. You said right punch, left punch, back kick. Okay. I'm trying to find a song to play. Oh, fuck it. Said the Bible loves goats. At the moment, it's 5 keyframe sketches. When I get those done, I may be able to reuse them for in-betweens. Well, I wish you the best of luck on that project. I mean, it's your full-time job, though, ain't it? It's your full-time job. I mean, you got. I think you got time. I think you got time for it. So yeah, full time, but that's the trouble working from home. You have to be disciplined. Yeah, that's true. You gotta make sure you do that. You actually do the work. Kotagi, you been working on your game while you been gone, bruh. We ain't got a live stream from you in a while. Oh, I got my Nintendo 64 controller from 8-bit though. That one I said, that grape one I said I was gonna order, I got that one. I got that joint. That grape came in. It took him a while. Shit was delayed, but yeah, it's a new one. It's a 8-bit though. Nintendo 64 controller. It was made for like the analog 3D, but you can also use it Bluetooth and on a Switch and stuff. You said, but that looks comfortable. That's the point. That's the point. It's not like the classic one, but you know, they got all the buttons. They got the A, B, the C directions, the D-pad, the stick, the start button. They got the left, right, and Z buttons. I could play Star Fox with this joint. So that's a big upgrade, definitely. And they made a bunch of these. They made a bunch of different colors and everything with to go with them damn limited edition systems. And I think they just dropped some more limited edition systems with prototype colors that were supposed to be for Nintendo 64 but never dropped. But they look clean though, but I ain't finna get one though. I ain't doing that. I ain't wasting no money on them. So I do it for my Dreamcast. Shoot. I don't know if they even make Dreamcast controllers still. I haven't touched a Dreamcast in ages. I remember having a Dreamcast and I had one of them burned discs that had a damn near 100 games on it. Don't tell Sega though. So I bought the marked down $99 Dreamcast on my first paycheck. That's crazy. That's crazy. You still got the original one you bought? That's even crazier. Is that too much? See, I have 3 now. A sportsman and a Japanese one. That's wild. I'm guessing you really enjoy that system then, huh? I haven't seen a Dreamcast in person since I was a youngling. Is that too fast of an animation? You see, most of the games have gotten modern ports, but it's the only way to play Tech Romancer. What's that? I gotta look that up actually. Let me see. I don't know if I heard of that game. Yeah, it's a dash attack. Pretty much, yeah, he just like ramming forward a few spaces. Like I'm gonna have it like a little bit transparent in the game too, so you can see Yuji still. But here, I kind of gotta do it like this. Like, let me see if I did it. Let's say I made this. There we go. Something like that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I'm gonna like add a bit of movement to the RAM though, because the RAM kind of looking a little static. I'm thinking of how I can do that though. Facts. Is this a fighting game? Hold on, let me pause this music. Is this a fighting game? You said with his jacket ahead. You know what? I probably could do that simply because, well, right now I was using the I got it on the wrong screen actually. Hold on, let me move this over real quick. But yeah, I was using the animation one where it just kind of static. But I probably should actually animate it now where it kind of like, you know, go up and down really quick. It probably, and then, you know, how the hair wiggle just to give it some life. That's probably a good idea. Wow, this man, look at that art. Oh, it's a Capcom game. I mean, who knows? They might do another collection with this in it. Oh, they got Jen in here too. Said man loves him from Capcom. Wait a minute. Yuji? Let me stop. You said each robot is a tribute to a back series. Hey man, look, let's pack it up, guys. They got a Yuji too. Oh, let's get the fuck up out of here. You know, that crazy thing about it, I wouldn't get any of the references. I don't really know nothing too much about, like, mechs. Damn. This nigga picked up a bomb and threw it at him. God damn, that killed him? Damn, what the damn, what? Damn, why he get killed him so fast? Oh, this is full 3D. This man is just running through this game. You said it. The game story is based on what has branches past. It changes depending on who wins or loses, or how you beat the opponent. So you get multiple endings per character. That's cool. You think they got this on Fightcade? So what you saying is there's a chance. See, it is on Fightcade. Okay, cool. Damn. They do got it on Fightcade. That shit downloading. I ain't mean to download that for real. But not yet, at least. Well, I have it downloaded now. So it looks like Dreamcast isn't the only way to play it. And now we got rollback because it's on Fightcade. The miracles of modern technology. Facts. So I think if you cell shade the head, you can animate the lighter color streaking across the darker color. You mean like hard, like vertically, like it's a vertical shading that's going across it. That what you mean? Okay, okay. I could try that out. Something along the lines of this, right now. You talking about this? You said, oh, okay, my bad.
these other videos, you'll probably enjoy them too. And if you really enjoyed the video and want to help me produce more content like this, head over to my Bandcamp page
Bruh.
and pick up an album or support me.
I like the motion I'm getting from this because you know it give off the randomness of a flame, but at the same time I feel like I should probably apply the same shit to the horn and the eye too, and the ear. That looks supernatural. But he is a demon. Let me stop from that. was thinking about working on a Yuji theme for the game too, but might not be able to get to that tonight. Cause this RAM head taking a lot more time than I thought it would. I'm gonna go and it's time to RAM. Bruh. Marvel versus Capcom. Nah. Oh, you mean like how I did with how I did the black part too? How I had the darker part do with the light part from the head? Okay. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. What the hell? You know what? You know what? Instead of doing how I'm doing right now, can I backspace all? Let me see. So instead of me doing it like, I'm gonna alternate them. I'm gonna alternate them. So you see how I got like new streets starting every sprite besides this one. I'm gonna change these here. I'm gonna change these here to the lighter ones, so that the new streaks will be that color. So they'll alternate. So now the new streaks are the lighter color. So go from dark and then make some light ones, which means I have to go through all these and we getting a demo release. I want to finish the full Yuji move set. Then I put it in the Torball game dev chat like I did with Grand City Dashers. But I want to put it on itch.io as a demo first. But I want to have at least, have one of my boys' characters up in there. I'm gonna have one character for him, I'm gonna have Yuji for me with his character, and then I'm gonna do like one character of mine as an assist, and then one of his characters as an assist, just to have like the whole game loop there, and then I could go from there, just making sprites for the rest of the characters. Nah, he requested his name Ina or Abel, whatever. He requested him as his no, actually he didn't know. Actually, he said Coda. He said Coda, so that's a different character. That's Terios' son in the lore. That's Terry. No, not always. His name is Coda. He's the son of Terios and Kimmy. That's what he requested to go first. Yeah, that's in my Kimmy. Do you people like Little Caesar? That's crazy. Yeah, I figured. That's why I said that's crazy. You said that's a special bond. What you mean by that, bro? God knows. For your OC to make a baby with someone else's OC, bruh. Hey man, it was part of the universe, man. It was part of the universe. Like, what's her name? My character Yukasa. She's also their kid. Coda and her are twins. So let me find her. Y'all remember her? Y'all should remember her. Where's she at? Where's she at? So whose idea was it for them to link? Well, that's a long story. That's a long story. To like who kissed the other first. That's a long story, okay? So what happened was, hold on. First off, that's a long story though. That's a long story. But yeah, this is also Kimmy and Terios' kid. That's why she has the white and purple hair. The purple hair does not come from her being the daughter of a Tashi clone. The purple hair comes from her dad, and the white hair comes from her mom. You know, mom right here, So this is one of their two children that they have, and that came into fruition because it's a long story, but to keep it short and simple, when we were playing Pierce High, I forgot what happened, but I decided to make Kimmy in order to like strictly, it was strictly to annoy Sabretooth. I made her to annoy Sabretooth. But this nigga Terios was so thirsty. He was following me around in the RP while I was trying to fuck with Sabretooth. and he ended up. I just let it happen, bro. I just let it happen. He ended up taking her on a fucking date while motherfuckers was getting murdered, and then the rest is history. And from there, Kimmy's been like Terios' soulmate from the damn beginning of her inception, damn near. Which is why if you read any of his current stories, like all of them have an iteration of fucking Kim. If it has an iteration of Terios, there's an iteration of Kimmy there outside of one, and that's his current story, where the nigga who is like an iteration of Terios is literally mad because this nigga got, I don't know how the fuck what the fuck they got going on in that world, but this motherfucking can look into other multiverses like it's fucking TV or some shit, and he see that every other version of him got a Kimmy but him, so he's salty as fuck. I don't know why he did this. But you can't group bacteria. See, that was the fun. That was the funny shit about it though, because like usually when I played Pierce High, I was playing as KG. And me, Sabretooth, and this other dude, that nigga name was Nash. We had a trio that we always at the beginning of the game we would group up and do everything together. It don't matter if one of us was the killer or not. We always rode together, and Terios was trying to get in the group. But then I made Kimmy to fuck with Sabretooth, and he swooped in and he said, fuck it. This is my girl now. I was like, that's crazy. You know that was me, right? So I don't know how I feel about if Demon Lord Mufasa says over my Dragon Universe and over the course of the 2 year he continues this shit. Hey man. She a clone anyway, man. She a clone. She not the real thing. Funny thing is, she wasn't even a clone when I made her though. That's the crazy part. She wasn't a clone when I made her. She was a fucking. She was a part of a fucking gang, bro. She was violent. that version of Kimmy was a different character, bro. That Kimmy was violent. And he wowed her ass with some ice cream from the cafeteria while motherfuckers were screaming help down the hallway because they were getting murdered. True story. I asked Sabretooth next time he come, he could vouch for me. You remember why I made Kimmy? It was not no E date, bruh. It was not no E date. Talk about forcing you to stay. That's crazy. Yeah, after that point, I just alternated between KG and Kerry, depending on who I felt like hanging out with at the time. But then then we became good friends. Man, we became good friends because they invited me to the Skype group. They had a Skype group back then. Discord wasn't a thing. That's where I met Jude. That's where I met Jude. Yeah, Jude was there. That Jude was there. And then like Jude, cause like he liked Jude at first. He liked Jude at first, or Jude's character at least. Can't see the colors but you. UG versus Soul Bad Guy. Who y'all got? Okay, I'm here today. Thank you for letting me hang out with you while you Sprite it. Hey man, you always welcome. You always welcome. Good luck on your project, my guy. Have a nice day or week or whatever. See you next time. See you next time. I don't know. I don't know, Kotagi, man. That man so bad got on some fire bullshit too, though. Good night. Good night. You said usually skeleton kind of bullshit because it's just okay. But what if he touch you? Well, see, he know his aura. Your aura gotta be as strong as his or stronger in order for him to not instantly murderize your ass. You know. All right, how is it looking now? How is it looking now? You see the blend of colors, nut? See the blend of colors? So I'm trying to find that picture I made of the dude hover hand, and I'm what you mean by that? Hover hand. How y'all feel about the impact frame I put in the 1 inch punch? I felt like I had to do that because otherwise, the animation wasn't gonna, it wasn't gonna be sold too well. Now, so I ain't registered was an impact frame, but it looked hard. It's kind of hard to tell because it's not too much motion in there. Literally, the only thing that changed is like he moved forward a pixel. That's why I added that to it though, because it was too subtle for like just the punch. So let me take it out and show you. Let me see. See? But then you add that impact frame in. And then you can see he closing his hand too, like the snapping forward the punch. My question is, how would I do something like this in 3D though? Like the RAM tackle. How would I do something like this in 3D? Like, would I have to 3D model the RAM head, then add like a trail effect to it as well to do something like this in 3D? Because this move I always intended to be like one of his fighting game moves too. Said particles, yeah. I gotta think of another attack for him now. Cause I got, I got this, just a cross shape. I got this. So I think so. Yeah, a bunch of models for the different effects, and maybe one shared material for all of them. You think it's gotta be a bunch of models? I mean, yeah. Actually, that might make sense. Make like cause I know a lot of people do like trails with like planes, but then they draw an image. I see a lot of people drawing images. They'll put it on a plane, and then they transparency it the rest of the plane, and put a shader on it, and it could do like the trails and shit. Like, so like the trails that's on here. I feel like that could probably be done with a plane. Well, a bunch of planes. And then I think maybe like the RAM, the head just has to be modeled. And like to get this like a little, you know, flame effect, it probably have to have some type of distortion shader or some shit. A white noise shader or some shit. I don't fucking know. But yeah, now I gotta think of another attack for him. I think I might just leave it to. Y'all think 5 attacks is enough? I was going for 6 at first, but thinking about button real estate and shit. Since this is an effect, you don't need nearly as much fidelity. But yeah, how y'all feeling about just 5 attacks? 5 attacks. And then they can pick a 6th one from their partner, pretty much. So that means you got movements, you got the button for your attacks, an assist button. So I'll be chill with 4. I'm still thinking about how I'm gonna have them choose the attacks though, because I don't know if I want to actually set as a button. So I still need a button for like defending, like blocking. So 4 should be plenty. Damn. All right, you know, I'll keep it at 4 for now. Then I'll keep it at 4 for now. And then if I feel like I need another 1 or 2, I'll do them later on. But now I'm back to thinking about, bruh, what is this picture, bruh? Who is that? That is not you, boy. That is not you. Come on, that's how Terriers had Kimmy. That's crazy. You said they're up in that build up, stand stuff like that. That's crazy. Bruh. Why is this usually taller than... why do you feel that way, Kochaki? Why do you feel that way? Let us know. That's crazy. Look at this man said tartaning, bro. I'm asleep. I can't believe that nigga said he didn't want her first. I did all this work to draw this sprite, and he said no. I mean, don't get me wrong, he liked the sprite, but damn. I think my favorite animation still is the idle stance. Said the volcano punch is fire too. To my this one right here. Yeah, that one took me days. I just kind of cranked this one out right here. This one, I mean, it's simpler though. It's simpler. It's just him throwing something, and then you know they got these little shits that'll explode upon impact, and then this one a little simpler too. You know, this one a little simpler too. You just try to do with Lord Zero and Dobby. That's crazy. Feign investment. You said so. You said Kotagi feigning investment in Yuji. That's wild. That's wild. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. One of the deviant art fetishes. I'm gonna hit Lord Zero up and see if he wanna make some inflation art of Vortex and DP. Talking about if you drop usually for a microsecond, I would snatch that white boy up and raise some S. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, so you're not fake. You're not feigning the interest, Jen. You do enjoy Yuji. You're a Yuji enjoyer. He be right up there next to Sonic and Acme. That's crazy. Anyway, it's coming up on 3 hours, and I'm a little bit slumpy wumpy, so might be taking my ass to bed here soon. I ain't gonna lie to you. But next time, I think I'm gonna start implementing these other attacks. I'm gonna try to think of like a way to do the control scheme though, cause I don't know if just pressing the buttons is gonna work for nobody for real. I mean, it could, but then I have to literally every button on this fucking controller do something, and I don't know if I want that. So, like, I was thinking of doing it like a Pokemon Stadium, where you can look at your moves and then press them on your shit, and, you know, they don't know which one you pressed. But that'll be difficult with like movement, then attacks, then defense. Like I need like the 4 attack buttons. I'm gonna need like a defense button. I'm gonna need the recharge button, the assist button. I mean, that really sounds like one. I mean, I feel like I could fit a controller, but still, that'd still be a little cluttered. So I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about it. Anyway. I'm gonna go to bed to this fucking song. So I'm about to go my ass to bed. So thank you everybody who showed up today. It was a fun stream. Thank you Nut Bustler. Thank you Kotagi. Thank you Alpha Proto. Thank you Redeem. Thank you Shabazz. Thank you Bob. Thank you Simvo. Thank you who else? Did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed nobody. If I missed anybody, my apologies, but thank you as well. But I'm about to go my ass to bed. So I'll catch you guys next time. Also, I have been working on a few videos. Well, I shouldn't say a few just yet, but a couple videos. I'm trying to have them out either this or next week. I want to have them out at least before I go on my little trip. So we'll see. But anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. Have a nice night or day. And peace.